Aloha biology students, welcome to your last week of quarter 4. Chihu, you made it. You made it to the very last week of school of your sophomore year. I know this has been a really hard year. COVID sucks and everything that goes along with it, but I just want to congratulate each and every one of you for making it this far and sticking in the game this far. You guys are awesome. You rock. You did it. Just a couple more things to check off of your list, and then you're done with this class, okay? So what I want to bring your attention to is this stewardship project. If you haven't already, go back and watch last week, so quarter 4, week 4 video, and I give you really good detail on your stewardship project. So this week, Monday, the 24th, you should be working on part D. This is where you should be by now. So last week, you were working on part A, B, and C. So, for your interview part, if you came up with some questions, then you need to be reaching out to those people that you want to interview. So either making the phone calls or asking me to help you get emails and stuff like that. So as of today, when you're watching this video on Monday, you should, each in every single one of your documents, your stewardship project journals, you should have feedback on everything you've done so far. Okay, so Monday you should be working on this develop a solution part. And if you don't have time to actually do your project, or you didn't have time to get done what you wanted to, as far as doing the actual work of the project, the Malama Aina part, that's okay, but you're gonna really focus and drive this part, this solution, home. You're gonna really put a lot of effort into this one. Okay, so also be sure to look at my prior feedback, because I'm trying to help each one of you, guide you down the stewardship project to get full credit, okay? So you'll notice each one of these days it says look at feedback and make edits, okay? So this part D, is in your stewardship project journal, so you can click on this and it opens up this page. And as a reminder, if you can't find the journal notebook, the Google Docs, you can just click on this link here, and then it opens up your My Document over here, okay? So this is where you're continuously working on parts A through D, the same document. You don't have to submit it. I'm looking at every single one of yours every day and providing feedback, and then giving you points in the grade book for each one of these sections, okay? So let's say today's Monday, but you only did part A so far, then you have zeros for part 2, B, C, and D, okay? You have zeros in there, and you can earn those points back if you do those sections, and then you leave a comment on your document saying, hey, I think I'm done with this section. Can you look at it and give me some feedback, okay? And again, if you missed the video from last week, go back and watch that, because it has really good information in there, okay? Also, what I want to show you on here is this last little bit is the hoike. This is you making a product. You making a product. This is part 4 of it. Something that you can share. Remember, this is your final. This is this one over here, and if you click on it, it has information on here. You can use the slides template in this document if you want by hitting my document up here. You can use that as a starting place. Or you can make a video if you have the capacity to do that, or if you really want to write a paper instead, you can go that route. Just talk to me as soon as possible. I want you guys to submit this as soon as possible, so it's really important that you finish all parts that go into it, parts A through D, by Monday. So I can give you feedback, and then you can put Tuesday and Wednesday, you can really work on putting that into either slides or a video or whatever it is. So the sooner the better. And then again, the rubric for your final project, stewardship project Hoike, your final product that you're making is worth 50 points in the assessments and projects category, sorry. So read over this. This is important. How you're being graded is in each one of these sections. Do you define the problem? Did you listen to all the feedback I gave you? Okay, and are you putting this in your final product, your video or your slides or whatever? Okay, do you relate it to biology? Did you include interview responses? Who you interviewed and what do they have to say about it? Did you come up with a solution? And then the last 10 points are for basically how nice your product looks. So your slides, your paper, if that's what you want to write, your video, if that's what you're making. Okay, so this part right here, the organization, grammar, delivery, this is basically like how much effort you put into this final project and how nice it looks, okay? Because keep in mind that we want to be able to share these, all right? So that's pretty much it. Please reach out as soon as possible if you have any questions about this part 4, the project Hoike. And then if you see on the right hand side, you will get extra credit if you were actually able to make time and do your project. So if you were, your project was growing food at home, and if you actually were able to dig into that project and get some of that done, you'll get extra credit for that. Or if you use one of our field trips as your project, you'll get extra credit for that, okay? But you need to include this in your final product, all right? This part 3, the actually doing the work, you need to include that in your final product that you're making to make shareable. That needs to be included in this Hoike, okay? And then last 2 little announcements that I have for you is you technically have until Thursday to turn in this part 4, Hoike, the sharing part, but you have to turn in your laptops on Thursday, okay? So I know distance learners, you're at home. Once you finish your part 4, hopefully on Wednesday, then you need to bring your stuff to school and turn it in, okay? And that's why I'm saying turn it in as soon as you can, your part 4, the Hoike, because if it's not 50 out of 50 and and there's time for me to give you some feedback and you to change some things, then definitely that's what we want to do, okay? So work really hard Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then hopefully you can turn it in either on Wednesday and get some feedback or sooner, or on Thursday at the latest. But then you guys need to come to school and check in with me and drop off your laptops. So the rest of your class is doing that in biology class on Thursday. So you guys can either come during that time or come during any time of the day, and you can swing by my room and drop off your laptop, your charger, and your biology textbook. I have a form that you guys need to sign, saying that you gave your stuff back, okay? So every single one of you at home needs to come on Thursday and turn in your laptop, your charger, and your biology textbook and sign the form, okay? Turn in your project by Thursday at the latest. And then any other assignments that you may have outstanding are due by Friday at 2 p.m. That's the deadline for quarter 4. So if you have any homeworks or anything missing, then obviously you want to get those done before you turn in your computer. But I just need to put this on here. Friday is the last day of school, and 2 p.m. is the deadline to turn anything else in, okay? So I hope that all makes sense. I just want to see that you guys are actively, diligently working hard on these last couple parts of your project. And try your hardest. That's going to get you the best grade as long as you're trying and you're showing the effort, okay? Last little announcement, if you didn't get my message, I sent a message to your guys' class groups, which by the way you can get to by going groups and then class of 2023, and then you're all in this group. But for some reason it doesn't give you updates when I make posts, so I sent the same message to all of you through the messenger. So you can come up here and you can see that I sent you messages, okay? So here's the link to vote. It's also in your biology course. Let me show you right here. It's at the very top. So you need to vote by, as soon as possible. I want your votes in by Monday because I want to let the people know who won the election know as soon as possible, okay? So I won't release that information until the majority of you have voted and there's a clear winner. So please go and vote. This is just a Google form. You click on it and it's just going to take you, here, you got to click on it here again. Oh, hold on, I messed that up. Okay, I'm going to fix that. I'll fix that link. I must have copied something wrong. If you click on this, there you go. It takes you to the form. Okay, so you need to vote for president. Here is each one of the candidates, and then they tell you why they wanted to be the president. You need to vote for vice president, and then treasurer, secretary, and creative director. You need to select these all. There's no one running against these people, so you have to select them. So the really ones that you're voting for is president and vice president, okay? And then submit. And once everyone's submitted, then I'll let you guys know when there's a clear winner. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. Reach out as soon as possible. Take care, and congratulations, you made it through biology in your sophomore year. Chihu, you should be really proud of yourself. I'm super proud of each and every one of you. So take care and reach out if you have any questions as soon as possible with your project or about anything else. And then, have a great summer. If I don't see you, hopefully you come and turn this into me so I can actually see you and, congratulate you, and you can have a great summer, okay? But awesome job this year. And take care. See you around town. Aloha.